pretty sure Duncan will be waiting for us in Stygia. Have you told everyone else about that? No, we haven't. Last time we did Duncan's tale, and now we're up for the final and longest of all the tales. And the one I'm excited for most because, you know, it's gonna be about my favorite character. Can't help myself. Chev, my good old friend Chev. What do you have to say? We'll be landing in Stygia soon. Stygia? How? Stygia, wait, how did we get here again? It's a long story, but I'd be happy to recount it for you. Ah, he's so nice. Would you like to start Chev's story? Absolutely. Well, after chasing the Leviathan for quite some time, it turned out to be futile. We simply could not keep up with it. Everyone on the ship was tired, so we docked at the nearby port of Klumet. Poor Duncan, but we played his story last time, so we know he made it. So what do we do now? We go to Stygia. Without Duncan, I have a feeling that Duncan will be perfectly fine. Again, how? Why would you think that? He got eaten by a Leviathan, but in the end he was right. How shall we get to Stygia? Normally, by boat. Normally. I've just finished speaking with the captain, and he said, "Wish I could help your party out, but it's simply impossible to get Stygia these days. Apparently, a recent rock formation around the island makes it impossible to get there via a normal ship. Then what do we do? The only way we can get there is by flying, of course." "And how do you propose we do that?" "We'll convert the ship into an airship." "A what?" "A ship that flies." "How?" "Well, I've given the captain specific instructions on modifications to make to the ship. He'll work on it while we're away." "Where are we going?" "We're going to need a few items to make it possible. After we're done in Klumet, we should head north around Yggdrasil's area." "Yggdrasil's? What do we need there?" "Well, I wish to visit the Dragon's Cave in that area." "Dragon? Why?" If I had to answer every little question in advance, this is going to take a very long time. For now, just trust me. I'll explain when we get there. For the moment, let's finish any business we have here in Klumet and then head north to the Yggdrasil's. Yes, look who we're controlling! Chev! We're controlling Chev! Yes! Did you have an eye patch? No, you must have been confused with our first mate. I'm the second mate, no eye patch here. But you have the eye patch, Chev, don't you? You just don't see it because your face is covered in a shadow, but you should have an eye patch. Don't you? Don't you? I wonder how you lost your eye. I have my own theories, but yeah, I guess they won't be answered in this game. How's the ship? In pretty good shape. The captain will keep her docked here for as long as you need. Just let me know if you need anything. Sorry, no worries. Ahoy there, Chev. Hello to you too. Lovely weather today. Oh, I'm already excited for all the barrels we're gonna be able to interact with. Hello, narrator. Thank you for speaking with me. That voice. You must be the narrator. Correct. You have quite a few members in your party, and I will do my best to keep track of everyone while telling the story. However, we could only keep a total of 4 members in your current party at any time. Otherwise, battle inventory notions would be too difficult to me. That sounds simple. How do I switch party members? Just enter me. Okay, so I'm simply speak with you. Yes. Let's see here. Broden, you're really cool. But Silk is really powerful. Then again, we need to level up Broden more. Sakira always has to be as high level as possible, and Cricken probably too. Goddamn, what does it say here? Welcome to Klumet docks. No children playing on the dock. Proper fishing license required. No swimming without proper equipment. Pot. That's odd. This pot is empty. too bad. Hello. Hey, I love jumping rope. Klumet. Wheelbarrow. Chev reluctantly tries speaking to the wheelbarrow and then feels quite silly. You had to force Dim and Chev in Arvale 2 version of time also quite a lot of times until he finally gave in and also started talking to the wheelbarrows. In the beginning he refused as well. Wait. If I remember correctly, there should be not a cartographer, or maybe a cartographer, but someone with like a telescope here in Klumet from the first game. I must buy a ferry ticket. I recently had to travel across Durkire Marsh, and I'm never ever doing that again. True that places could be barrel. Chev slams both of his palms on the top of the barrel in a simple foxtrot beat. Of course. I wonder if you're a telescope guy. I think so, because the telescope guy also had a staircase. The shelves are full of books on stars and constellations. Yep, that should be this guy from the first game. The shelves are full of books on the geographical and geological features of Arvale. Interesting. The shelves are full of books on many different subjects. I wonder if any of these were written by the great Dim and Chev. Yeah, you're the guy with the telescope. From the first game. Hello. You're the one that told Duncan about the dragon. I've seen some interesting development recently up north. Up north? What did you see? Tourism around the Dragon Cave has dropped quite a bit, and more recently, more and more people have begun visiting the Yggdrasis. That's not too interesting. Wait, but more interesting than that is what is happening inside of Yggdrasis. It seems that Sorcev... Sorry, this isn't really interesting. Wait, did you say Sorcev? Yes, Sorcev. Sorcev was destroyed years ago, right? I'm sorry, what is Sorcev? Come on, Sakira, you're not that young. That's not... I mean, I'm new to this whole worldly knowledge thing. That's true, she is. She's from a fault. Sorcev? We dwarves never trusted that stuff. So, I want to clear all what is myself. Sorcev was a company, more or less, which controlled all of the world's magic by stealing it from the dragons against their will and then bottling the magic into potions for sale. Magic, like the stuff Sakira and Cirque are using. Correct. Dwarves use magic too, just rock magic probably. They must be familiar with earth magic. But before Sorcev was destroyed, no magic was flowing freely, and magic could only ever be used if you bought a sorcerer. Correct, but before Sorcev was destroyed, no magic was flowing freely, and magic could only be used if you bought a Sorcev potion. How did that work? For example, if you wanted to cast a fire spell, you would buy a fire potion. If you wanted to use an ice spell, you would buy an ice potion. So you drink the potion and then you can cast a spell. That doesn't sound that bad. Until the potion runs out, which was very fast. I don't think of the big potion excess we're drinking. Think of the tiny vial of eye drops. True. That's what they looked like in the first game. Oh, I see. Well, did all of this happen? Well, Sorcev had been around for centuries. 2 millennia. 2,000 years. No, I mean, when were they destroyed and how? I believe it was just shy of a decade ago. 8 years, if I recall. 7, actually. But it will be 8 quite soon. Interesting. So now we have a proper... Wait, so when Duncan destroyed Sorcev, he was only 22. Damn. And they were destroyed by none other than Duncan and Silk and Broden. They're looking at each other while they say that. Of course. Wow, I had no idea. Wait, did you say 7 years ago? So that's why. What? 7 years ago I suddenly became able to use magic? Yes, once the dragons are free again, they released much of their magic into the world, allowing anyone who wishes to learn and use magic the opportunity to do so. So that's why. Oh, sorry. You were saying something about, what was it again? Assassin! Was I? So sorry, I seem to have lost track and forgot what I was going to say. What? Ah, no matter. We'll see it when we get there. We're heading towards the addresses anyway. Thank you for your time. Yep. Can use a telescope? By all means, please go ahead. I'm always happy to share with anyone interested. How nice. Oh, this map looks nothing like Arvale. You're correct. It's a star map, actually. It shows all of the visible stars and constellations viewable from Arvale. You look into the glass and wish this game had a higher budget. It reminds me of that goddamn dialogue box in DS in the first game. You stand on top of a grate and it's talking about like some high resolution and misleading cutscene that devours a lot of storage. This is just what this reminds me of. What? I mean, you wish you could find words to describe the incredible scenery as you peer into the scope. Yeah. Fuck, I could do that. I can draw that. I'm an artist. I am powerful. I can draw whatever. Just need the time and money and whatever. No, this isn't a dress. It's traditional Brazilian robes. Really? Chef would notice. Sure. This part is extremely empty. Chef pleads with the wheelbarrow to respond, but all it does is return a wooden stare. Only what? You talk to the wheelbarrow, the Menship, eventually once you force the Menship in Armor Ocean of Time to finally start speaking with the wheelbarrows, and they respond. After a while, they say, okay, enough is enough, and then they stop talking to the Menship after giving him like an ultra powerful weapon, which is called Barrel Whale. It's just like a club weapon. It does like insane damage and it's like completely overpowered. Hello. Oh, so many flowers. Duncan would be able to make so much commentary about them. Durkire Ridge is only the first step. My goal is to eventually become the most powerful sorceress in all of Arvale. Well, good luck with that. This is even more empty than the last one. More empty? How is that possible? The last one had at least some dust in it. God damn it. I know the hat looks silly, but unfortunately almost all the powers of a witch become by wearing the hat. How? Ew, what is a crate full of dead fish doing outside of an item shop? Sakura, do you know the ingredients which go into a simple ether? Not exactly. Not at all, actually. Well... Wait, don't tell me there's fish in it. In fact, there are several different parts of... Gross! I'm never drinking another ether again. Yes, you will. Yeah, but this is the reason. Because Source was destroyed and magic is flowing out more freely. This is probably the reason also why there's now so much more different types of magic. Like in Arvale magic, in the other Arvale games, in the previous Arvale games, magic was very simple. At least the magical elements were relatively simple. Right? You had your offensive magical elements, fire, water, and earth magic. There were various types of these, but in the end there were only these three elements. And then you had different small vials that could boost specific stats like strength, defense, dexterity, knowledge, /aiming, and resistance. And that was pretty much almost all the magic except for people who were already born or had access to innate magic, like druids, for example, who naturally already since birth possess magical abilities and don't rely on dragon magic. Like druids, you know, they can shapeshift. And, well, there's more wiggle room. There were, of course, also other spells, and, you know, any magic that isn't dragon magic specifically, people were still able to use. You had, like, mages like Lanka, for example, who were capable of all kinds of odd magic that wasn't particularly elemental. Like seeing your future, for example, fortune telling and stuff. Teaching people how to morph. But when it comes to elemental magic, it was very basic. Only really the basic 3 elements, and then there was Xenon, who's the dragon of everything else, which I assume is where all the stat boosting potions came from. Like, we have a dragon of fire, of water, of earth, and then Xenon, the dragon of everything else. And I assume that Malzubad, like the fire, they got all the fire magic from the fire dragon, all the water magic from the water dragon, all the earth magic from the earth dragon, all the stat boosting magic that boosted your strength, defense, whatever, probably was just milked from Xenon. But now, since magic is flowing so freely, I guess people can now experiment and do more, and now we have people, now Silka's able to also use lightning magic, or wind magic, all sorts of stuff. It is no longer restricted to these 3 simple elements. There's no so much variety. And it's nice that it gets explained in this game. Chev, what the hell? You speak... Here! I'll take a pass. Any more commentary on reflections and vampires? No? Okay. Too bad. Oh, my back, I'm sad. We're gonna get to that later. I'm exhausted. Shopping for potions is getting complicated these days. Look. Wait. Chef's sitting. Just imagine it. Like, I'm sad. I'm going to bully Chev even more and refuse to let him explain it. The mystery continues. Look, I told you it's just another bag of sand. Do you think this one is from somewhere else as well? Oh, right, Duncan isn't here. What are you two babbling about? It's just... Shh! Don't really, Chev. We'll just have to wait until we see Duncan again. You will never figure out why, because they will never let Chev explain it. Mean to him. I'm being mean to him. Ooh, eye patch guy. I've been kicked out of this raid. I'm looking for new work, but it seems the only thing available in all of Stygia is an opening position as a miner in Pike. I can't stoop that low. Chev agrees. Chev does not like mining. We never figure out why. Maybe we will. In this game? And I finally remember, but like... Chev secretly tries to start up a conversation with the wheelbarrow and secretly shows disappointment when he receives no reply. Hello. I'm trying to bring ancient Konyan fashion into style. It may take some time, but it's just so beautiful, simple, yet very elegant. Interesting. I wonder what Chev's opinion is on that. Considering that he is wearing... I wonder why the woman was not commenting on Chev's outfit then. He is literally wearing Konyan stuff right now. I really want to visit the royal gardens at Togue someday, but I've heard strange rumors about Togue recently. Something about the shine wheelbarrow. Oh, Duncan, what the hell did you do? Cypher stares down the wheelbarrow and then feels slightly triumphant. That's a bug. That's not supposed to happen. That is not supposed to happen. Cypher is not with us, and this is an exact dialogue line from a different wheelbarrow for when we were playing Cypher. So this is an error. It's not actually what's happening. Cypher is not with us. Alright, let's enter this house. Ooh. Looks like... it's a house about dragons. Nice pot. What? Even in a museum? This is empty too. Oh, it's a museum. Interesting. Nice empty pot. Nice man statue. Nice painting of flowers. Nice other dragon statue. Nice dragon statue. Oh dear. So many. Nice angel statue. She seems to be furiously writing something down. Despite Chev's best tries at starting a conversation, she doesn't even give one hint of taking notice. Damn. Nice rack of swords. Nice painting of woman. Nice painting of man. Such simple description, come on. Nice large dragons that you get. This one's epic. Look at it. No, this is just one deal. Probably not. Gotta go. It probably won't. Sorry, I must be going. Oh, okay. No, we're not. What? Next week we'll have a major exhibition coming. This will include many works of art, magic, literature, and more, but I don't think I'll have enough room. Perhaps you should rent out another space? No, that would defeat the purpose of having it in this museum. Again, perhaps you should rent another space? I'm sure I follow. Will you be needing all of the existing museum's artifacts during the exhibition? Well, no. You could rent out the space and temporarily move all of the artifacts to the other space during the exhibition. Oh well, that's quite brilliant actually. I know. I can't thank you enough. Would you like 3 tickets to the exhibition? What will be on display? Many things. There will be a section dedicated to the celebrate. Oh, I saw the shortening of his name. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now I'm curious. What's Chev's reaction gonna be? Many things. There will be a big section dedicated to celebrate the author, mathematician, scientist, etc. by the name of DM. You mean Demon Chev? Oh, no thanks. Do you not like him? No, nothing like that. I'm just very familiar with his work. I don't need to see anymore, in fact. Thanks for the offer though. Anytime. You see you're on. Yeah, I'm sure you are extremely familiar with his work. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. You're famous. He's famous. The sword fields are not heavier than I bought it when I first... What? Okay. Dog? Come on, dog. No, we can't interact with the dog. I'm sure Chev would love to interact with the dog. I have a feeling he likes dogs for no particular reason at all. 2 barrels. Chev considers asking the wheelbarrow for advice on what to do next, but we decide against it. Can we interact with both? Oh, we can! I hope every barrel is interactable. Chev taps his fingertips in a complex polyrhythm which reverbs throughout the empty barrel. Checking if there's any items inside. I can hear that it's empty. Nice trick. Yes, that's what I was doing. Chev wraps his knuckles on the trim of the barrel as he begins humming his favorite tune. Fuck. Damn it. Chef, what are you doing? Oh, nothing. You saw that, didn't you? Old habit. I imagine so. Looks like you is gonna comment on the empty pots again. Finally, checking every single pot pays off. You got a weak potion. Well, it's better than nothing. I imagine it would be locked. Well, that was unexpected, it's locked. So other characters actually do stay in these inns. Characters? Sorry, I meant people. Breaking the fourth wall. But even in an inn, this is empty too. Can't interact with anything in this room. Interesting. Good day, travelers. Oh, thank you. Ah, that lovely music. It's very nostalgic. We're gonna head back to Pike with all the amazing knowledge I picked up in Melunky. Yeah, those dwarves might have some odd habits, but they sure know they're mining. I'm sure Crichton is happy to hear that. Chev looks imploringly at the wheelbarrow. Another barrel, yes, yes, yes. Chev slaps both his palms on top of the barrel in a simple foxtrot beat. Ah, we already did that one. Oops. Ooh, that looks busy. What the hell? Ah, that definitely dulls the pain. Klumet brew is the best for minor pains and scratches. I can take the strongest orc in Arvale. I would, of course, because I'm totally against violence. If I had to come to it, I would. The bard looks busy. Chev decides not to disturb him. Yeah, actually play. Interesting. I still remember that goddamn bard quest in Arvale 2 Ocean of Time, which is the only side quest I never managed to finish, and I'm like 99% sure it's because it's bugged somehow. Because, again, I already talked this about like in a much earlier episode, but in Ocean of Time there's a side quest where you have to retrieve a loot for a dwarf, for a bard, and you get this loot from another bard who's an asshole, and in the guide, in an ancient walkthrough, it says that the Menchev has to pry it from his cold dead hands. I actually meet this bard, selfish bard, in Diaz, I think, in a pub. And he says, oh, you want my loot? And the Menchev is like, yes, please. And the bard is like, too bad, you can't have it. And then nothing happens. And I was expecting like a fight to break out or something, and I tried to talk to every other NPC in that entire town, but nothing somehow gives me the option to kill a bard, apparently, considering the description of Cold Dead Hands, and take his loot, and then give it to the other bard. So that's the only side quest I never managed to finish, which is making me sad. This music is so dreamy. I could sit here and listen all day. No, you're missing the whole point. If we band together, we can accomplish much more than a team. Just think that forming a guild makes no sense. The benefits of what again? Being around the same people you are already competing with? What are you calling scraggly? That's a new word. I tell you, I've been coming here for decades, almost as if you are the one who wanted to tag along. Ah, it's talking to the other person. Scraggly. Hello, who are you? Is there a problem? No, not at all. How one spends the leisure time is their own business, even if it is stinky. Reminds me of the smell back home, actually. My point exactly. Hey, you have a problem with Melunky? Not at all, just the way Melunky smells. Your nose is wrong. Now, children, let's not fight. But she said... Let's go, Crichton. Alright. Sorry to disturb you. Where are we going now? It's so busy this time of year. I can't wait until autumn when everyone leaves. Don't speak like that. We're all new to this whole witch thing. Look on the bright side. You're young. You have many years ahead of becoming great. I'll never be able to do that spell. It's just too hard. Now, Sat Klumet's establishment itself as sea fashion capital of Arvale, it is sea time to start making sea culinary experience world class. Interesting lisp or accent. Well, the waitress girl is blocking my way. Let me try and see if I can order a beer. What is this? What? Yes? Oh, sorry, I was looking for the peanuts. Oh, no problem. I get that all the time. What is this cute little thing? It's adorable. Chev? What? Why is everyone looking at me? Because you know everything. Not everything. For example, I have no idea what breed of Findel this is. Findel? This creature is a Findel. A recently discovered creature from the island of Lanthis. Interesting. It's always so nice to hear like some lore or story from the 2 continents in Arvale that we'll never get to visit. We at least get to know some things. I knew you knew. But it's probably a grey hair blackstripe. Blackstripe. That's right! Welcome to the Klumet pub. How may I serve you? Klumet sounds refreshing. As you wish, one moment please. You paid 100 gold. You got a Klumet. Let's go. Klumet's finest ale, Klumet, is an award-winning brew throughout Arvale. Hello. If only I revealed maturity to her, then she would change her mind. It's not much of a costume. It's not that I don't like you, it's just that you're too mysterious a guy, I think. No pants, no boots, no service is written on the door, but it says nothing about shirts. Way to fight the system. Yeah. The drinks here make me so sleepy. Nothing like the drinks in Yggdrasil. Interesting. I'm interested in visiting Yggdrasil again. That town, city in particular, is gonna suffer a lot due to the fall of Sorsen, considering it was like Sorsen's birthplace, and you know, all their wealth came from Sorsen. And now that it's gone, it's gonna be interesting. Plus, the entire world now knows, including the people in Dracis, that their wealth never came from a good place, but from exploitation, pretty much. Which must suck a lot. Oh, this looks like a witch club. It warms my heart to see witching had picked up again, in such a big way. It must be more popular than it was when I was a child. I'm just here for the freak. Don't forget the next week's Big Witch's potluck. Interesting. Some of the other members don't seem to be too serious about witchcraft, but not me. Is it just another Klumetian fad? Broomstick flying context. Is that actually something they can... Oh, I guess they can. I see the proof in front of my eyes. Flying is easy for me. I don't understand why some of the other girls don't get it. Only enough I'm terrible with normal spells, but flying I get so easily. Think I get my mother to understand. It's not that I want to be a witch, it's I am a witch. I've been like this since I was born. What? You say I can't be a witch just because I'm a man? Chev didn't say anything. I believe the term is warlock. Ha, you and your semantics. Next you'll be asking me why I don't go and be a wizard like the rest of the men. Yeah, Chev, don't be so mean. Try to show understanding and respect. He didn't say anything. What? No, that's not what I meant. That's not even what I said. That's not what I said or meant. Okay, this begs another question. Why in Arvale are there so many pots in this town and they're all empty? Good question. Nope, empty. Shall we read some placebook? It's just a bunch of random things people have done throughout the day. Anything interesting? Not really. Oh, it says here, the dwarf's beard is getting so long I think you can use it as an extra container for potions. I take it as a compliment, but that's not a bad idea either. I think Sakura might not like that. Someone else wrote, Black Pyjama Man's sword is huge. Do you think he's compensating for something? Yup, I'm compensating for my weak, dull limbs. A giant sword seems to even that out. Sometimes, Chev, you're simply no fun at all. What is it with this town? All the pots are empty. Such a beginner at being a witch. I can't even fly. I tried my hardest, but whatever I do, I'm gonna get the darn broom to stay in the air. Yup, empty. I want to give up even checking these. Really? No. This sword feels... Ah, never mind. Chest! I can't believe how much the ferryman charges for a ticket. Sure, it's good for life, as he says, but a normal person like me could never afford it. True. I wonder whose fault that might be. Or at least partial fault. I would love to exchange some words. A completely civil discussion, of course, with the person responsible for giving the ferryman the idea of charging for their tickets, because I know for a fact that they used to give rides for free. That was great. And no, they don't do that anymore. Ugh. Oh, quiet? What the hell? What a strange block. That's the one strange thing you can't see in here? Well, no. Oh, good. That's the other strange block over there too. Interesting. Yeah. What on earth is this house? What a strange block. What is this house? I don't remember this house. What is this house? Anything else that can be interacted with here? No. Weird. Weird house. Is there a sign outside explaining what this is? No. Apparently not. Hello. Bandanas are in. I'm so happy because I've always loved wearing bandanas. Just hope eye patches don't come into fashion. Chev ignores the impulse to stop in front of the viewboard for a short chat. Don't think we have been to the armor shop? No, we definitely haven't. But just think of how wonderful it would look. I'm not arguing that, it's against the code. Do we have a code yet? In any case, it just wouldn't match the rest of our accessories, right? So Klumet is in the process of becoming a witch town. Interesting. The man looks quite busy examining a very sharp sword. Best not to disturb him. Nope. Do you have anything interesting to say? Perhaps not the best decision to spend the rest of my days in a lively city such as this, but Klumet is my hometown. Can't imagine living anywhere else. Chev, why do you go around the tree? It was right in front of you. Wait, I think I see. Ah, no, just a broken bottle. Dang it. Oh, I see got the laundry right there. We're gonna get to that in a bit. Welcome to Klumet. Oh. Oh my god. Barrel? Chev bumps his wrists on the edge of the barrel in a modern 4-beat rhythm. Welcome to the wonderful town of Klumet. Does perhaps an old man live here who wears green clothing because a certain gardener in a game called Journey of Illusion used green soap, which turned everything you wash it with green to do this man's laundry for a bunch of gold from a side quest that gardener absolutely did not want to do ever? Never mind. Hello? You have a pet slime? As expected. What am I doing? Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. I'll be leaving now. Okay. The shelves are full of books on many different species of creatures throughout Arvale. About 50 of these are dedicated to slimes. I didn't know there were that many. Slimes? No, books written about them. What are you doing? I'm researching different species of creatures from all over Arvale. Today I'm conducting studies on slimes. What have you learned so far? Well, for one, they're quite slimy. Never mind, I'll go. No. In all honesty, they're actually quite intelligent creatures. Slimes? Smarter than I expected. They have a major flaw, though. They seem to follow less intelligent creatures and mimic their actions. That explains why they appear less intelligent. It shows something about slimes being codependent. Notice that you very rarely see slimes attacking you on their own. Interesting. How many other creatures have you studied? Unfortunately, only a handful. I planned on researching many more, but then I came across this slime and, well, it's much more interesting than I anticipated. Understood. Oh, good luck on your studies. Thank you, fellow researcher. know, but that is quite insightful. Klumet is becoming even more popular with elves these days, mostly because of the incredible fashion that is originating from this town. Really. Since magic has come back into use, becoming a witch is a very popular trend in Klumet. In fact, it's becoming so popular, we're thinking of opening a school for magic. Wouldn't it be nice? Klumet may be famous for its fashion, but people tend to forget history so quickly. You shouldn't forget that swords have also originated on this continent. Particularly Yggdrasis. Love flowers. Sure do. Sure do. Alright, oh my wheelbarrow. Chev laughs at the thought of talking to a wheelbarrow and goes about his business. Laundry. Chev inspects the laundry basket with curiosity. That's odd. This laundry looks like it has been touched in years. Wait. Did that guy I spoke of earlier, the old grandpa that gave Duncan the first game the laundry quest, did that guy pass away? And now this researcher moved into the house? Is that what happened? Oh dear. Or did Duncan just never do that quest? And so it has never been touched ever since. Nuh-uh, empty. What? Even this one is empty. What is going on? Chev looks around the assorted items strewn about in the dunes. Would-be treasure hunter. How tragic. Are you sure? How can you tell? I've seen it 1,000 times. An older groan that says this may be my last dangerous search for treasure kinda gives it away too. Oh dear, poor guy. So whoever this person was, they're dead now, probably. Alright. We have explored Klumet enough. Now we shall venture into the Stygian overworld. And I believe our next stop should be the Stygian Forest. Or more specifically, we're gonna talk with the ferryman. And I wonder what sort of interaction the ferryman and Chev are gonna have. Dragon Cave. Nope. Barrel! No, we can't interact with the barrel. How sad. Hey, ferryman. Good day. Would you like to ride the ferry? This goes as far as Yggdrasis, correct? Yes, I can also stop near the town of Pike. That's quite convenient. How much for a ticket? The cost of a lifetime ticket is... Dude, what the hell? Oh, the cost of a small town in Lantis. Roughly, yes. Would you like a ticket? No thanks, I'll walk. As you wish. That's all? That's all? That's all? You don't feel like somewhat responsible for this situation at all, Chev? Just wondering, you know? Just wondering. I guess not. Welcome to Stygian Forest. Watch out for monsters. Have a nice day. That's an understatement. Have a nice day. Watch out for monsters, of course. Yeah, you sound like you've been here before, huh? Multiple times, maybe even. Now remember, we're not beginners here, so strong monsters will probably be attracted to us. How strong? If I recall correctly, some of the monsters in here may be able to take any of us down in one blow. Oh my. So don't be afraid to use our stronger spells and skills. Remember, we are always very close town, so buying more ethers and life potions are always accessible. Indeed, I will save my game. And I'm gonna see you once I have completely eradicated all life in this forest. So here we are, we have eradicated all of the forest's inhabitants. At least the monsters. Sakura learned a new skill again, even though I thought she already learned all of her skills. She can now resurrect everyone. It's what the skill is called, resurrect all. And Broden learned a new jumping attack. Skill, resurrect all. Resurrects all allies from the dead, with much more HP. Indeed. And Broden... Jumping Flurry, a Katarian specialty, jumps super high and digs into all enemies. Oh, you look interesting. What are you? Forest Witch. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, this is not good at all. This is actually quite terrible. This is why having Sakura in your party is essential. Hello, ferryman. Good day. Would you like to ride the ferry? No. Too costly. Can we go in there already? We should be heading north towards Yggdrasil. No time to be stopping in random caves. That's the Hermit cave. Not just some random cave. That's a cave where Blind spent a large portion of his life in after he left Arvale. Pike. Let's just stop here for a moment. Welcome to the mining town of Pike. I'm sure the chev loves mining. Mining is great. Welcome to Pike. Just as arid as I remember. Since he ran across a new ore line inside, the mining captain has shut down the mines and is only allowing a selected few individuals inside. I wonder what he found. That might be worth investigating. Dog? No. Sad. Barrel. Pot. Nothing but that. Darn. Barrel? Chev drops his fingers on the barrel nonchalantly. Wheelbarrow! And another barrel! Chev crosses his arms and waits for the wheelbarrow impatiently. Barrel! Chev taps out the melody to his favorite folk tune on top of the barrel. Oh, indeed? I wonder what that would be. More dirt, but less emptiness, which is a nice change. I love this town. It may be small and quiet, but I like that. It's great. There's a long way back to Klumet, and going to Jurassic is out of question. I suppose I can stay here for one more night. Now the NPCs have actual animations for doing background stuff. Kinda busy here, sorry. Yep. You sure seem like it. Hello. Why not? Convenient that all the shops are already here at the entrance. Nope. But first the wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow has to be prioritized. Chev says there are dirty remarks on the wheelbarrow in hopes of getting a rise out of it. More dirt. Let me through! It's a good thing Duggan isn't here. He would freak out about all the ropes lying around. True that. He did freak out about the ropes within the Leviathan. Can we talk to you? I tried going to Klumet and joining the little witch club, or whatever they call it, but they wouldn't accept me. So I guess there's nothing left for me except joining the trade. Wait, I wonder if we're gonna come across Kyra in Pike. Didn't she, like, go into real estate or something? In Pike? This town is nothing but dirt and rocks. The one cool thing about it was the mine, but now it's being closed. How boring. The pub is down here too. How nice. And another pot. It's completely empty except for the air inside. And a goat. And a wheelbarrow. And the narrator is here. Hi, how you doing? Chev pleads with the wheelbarrow to have a nice conversation. No, we have talked too much to the wheelbarrows an ocean of time, and now they shall no longer respond. If things couldn't the way they are with the mine here, I may just have to move to Malunky and start working there. Wonder if the dwarves would be okay with that. Pike exports lots of minerals and ores, but I believe we should really start exporting our water. It's so refreshing. Yeah, there was a side quest in Ocean, in a Journey of Illusion. I believe it was a quest from a guy from the Cowl in Entok. Anyway, let us head into the inn and see what we find there. Whoa. That doesn't look like an inn, that looks like a pub. Ah, it's a pub inn. I see. Oh, bag of sand. And here another mystery. Another bag of sand. But this one seems different. Do you think it's local sand? Duncan isn't here. He would be able to give some more clues, perhaps. Look, you girls is simply a bag of... Shh! Don't ruin it, Chev! We'll just have to wait until we see Duncan again. They're teasing him! They're teasing him! Wow. Sure seems busy in here. I'll be with you in a minute. Sorry, it's really busy in here lately. Must be something to do with the mines closing down. It's always busy. The waitresses in Arvale are always so busy all the damn time. Oh, I found another one. Barkeep. Yes, madam. There's dirt in my glass again. Madam, there's dirt everywhere in this town. I wouldn't be surprised if there was dirt in every glass. I see. Still, I demand on your glass. As you wish, madam. Here you are. Thank you. Now let's see about this one. So let me get it straight. You have no pharaoh, king. Then who decides the laws of the gods? Who are you? Where are you from? Ah, well, that's easy. We don't really have any gods in Stygia. Come to think of it, we don't have any laws either. What? But first of all, where are you from? Spicule? Lampis? Denisium? Spicule is another region we never will visit. But interesting. Where are you from? I have to finish this report tomorrow evening, and I've barely begun. I hope King Hybrid will forgive me if it seems terribly written. No. A pair of mithril chufflings will beat a tray of ruby clogs. Mithril chufflings on their own won't beat anything, I think. They're playing some kind of game. So a 7 of mithril chufflings will beat a 9 ruby of clogs? That doesn't seem fair. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a game here. You'll have to wait your turn like everyone else. My turn for what? This game is really complicated. I'm not even sure I really won the last round. Would you stop laughing at everything I say? I'm being very serious. But you're so funny when you talk about serious things. The lifestyle that people lead in Stygia is very different than in the kingdom of Lanthis. Things are so complicated here. I wish I could return home. Are you from Lanthis? Interesting. You're not blue. I would expect you to be blue. Well, then again, Conan's wife wasn't also blue, but I imagine it might be an illusion spell or something like a shape-shifting spell. Lanthis, you're a mystery. Welcome to Pike. I say no. Hello. The witch stuff sounds interesting, but to me it just seems so disturbing. It would be foolish to say I don't believe in magic. That's like not believing in a doorknob, but it's simply not explained well enough. I know how a doorknob works, right? But magic? How does magic really work? Good questions. So, wait, so you're not just doing it for the free food? I've heard the witch's barbecues are amazing. Yeah. Well, not exactly. Now the magic is more or less freely available. I'm focusing not only on how to use it, but how to control it. Of course, our Friday night prop dogs are fun too. Of course. It's not like there's much more mining to do this time of year, so we're not that behind on work. the big push doesn't come for a few months when we get all those orders from Inville. Actually, I don't mind it so much. It's a nice break from work. That's easy for you to say. You don't have to pay for your new house or feed anyone but yourself. Durkire Marsh? No one travels through there anymore, except traders on a post who know it like the back of their hand. The problem is the constantly changing landscape. More important people, diplomats, kings, etc., they all have ridiculously expensive ferry tickets, with a select few, like the mining captain, have a special old Durkire map. A map of a constantly changing landscape? How does that work? Magic? Not exactly. I'm not too certain, but I think it shows a route through a marsh regardless of how the landscape changes. In any case, you should really talk to the captain. Interesting, yep. Jackpot! You got a 7 tower. There's a bit more like it. That's a bit more like it. Finally. Busy cleaning up this mess. Sorry, but the room next is not quite ready yet. Looks comfy. What? It looks the opposite of comfy. Just a flat block of wood with a blanket on it. I like it too. Difference of opinion here. It needs more support. How could you ever relax on this? I don't plan to relax on it. I plan to sleep on it. Oh, chev. If things continue the way they are with the mine here. Oh, yeah. Alright, let me talk to you. Hello. Welcome. Are you here to try out your famous Pike mine water? Mine water? Ew. Hold on a sec. It might be good. Don't let the name fool you. The water is extremely fresh. It's not actually from the mines. Oh, then why on earth would you call it mine water? Because it is full of many good things from the Pike mines. We believe the water has been infused with many of the ores and minerals from this area, which results in this crisp, fresh taste. Minerals, huh? Mineral water. Who would have... Bleh! This tastes nothing like the mine water we drink in Belonki. Wow, this is great. It tastes so clear and clean. It definitely does have a crispness to it that most water does not. You see, it's because of the infusion of minerals, I heard. That being the case, why not simply call it mineral water? Mineral water, but no one has ever heard of Pike minerals. Everyone only knows Pike mines. It's a marketing thing, you wouldn't understand. Clearly. Well, good luck with your water. Pike mine water, that is. And thank you. The blue-haired girl was seen hunting innocent birds with her bow. Replace birds with monsters and innocent with menacing monsters trying to kill her, and it would be correct. Someone else wrote, "What's with those bunny ears anyway? Isn't the blonde girl a little old to be playing dress-up?" Hey, where I'm from, this is a traditional rabbit outfit which is worn for very serious ceremonies. What ceremonies would those be? I'd rather not say. Yeah... marriage and stuff. For your honeymoon. Then Duncan came and blew the town up where you wanted to spend your honeymoon in. Aww. Chef ignores the viewer with all his might. Alright, that's just the lower part. Now let's head up. Oh, I believe there's some really strange NPC in this town. I'm not sure exactly where, but it's like a scientist. Lots of emptiness over this part. Dang it. Chef gets angry with the wheelbarrow and almost gets a split in his fist. You are simply not a Duncan. You're going to interrupt our tea party. Well, it's a little girl playing with the toys. Oh, hi there. What the hell? You have to excuse me in the middle of a party, you see. Okay, we just gotta... I don't talk to strangers. Chef? Yes? These stuffed animals are talking. Don't be ridiculous. Stuffed animals don't talk. But it just told me it doesn't want to talk to strangers. Like I said, stuffed animals don't talk. But you're being silly. Next we'll be talking to other inanimate objects like barrels or wheelbarrows. Let's move on, shall we? It's Sakura's imagination now. May I help you? What the hell? Trev stares into the fire till his eyes start to water. Aw. That's a nice sink. Hello. I've developed a dust allergy while living here. Guess I can't be a mine anymore. What will I do with my life? Oh, that sucks. That does suck. Oh. Hello. Another business meeting. Can I use my section chief powers without rolling a die? Ha! Are they like playing a role-playing tabletop game? Tabletop RPG. Oh, I played one today with my friends. It was great. I'm doing Vampire the Masquerade because of course we are. And just as you're about to submit your final proposal for the big project, Jane, Secretary Level 12, interrupts with a notice for a business meeting. What will you do? Oh, that's funny. This game is so exciting, I feel like I'm another one full of fun and adventure. Can't wait to level up my mailroom character to salary man. This is... I would love to play an Arvale tabletop game, really, I would. I would love to explore the world that way too. It's full of candy, which I would normally take, but I'm on a diet. You are? Okay. Chev pursues some of the papers on the ground, which seem to be sort of playing rules for a game. These rules look complicated. What is a D20? I'm not sure, but it seems, but I think it's some sort of die. Die? Like a color? No, like a pair of dice, but just one. If I'm reading this correctly, it seems to be a die with 20 sides. That's not strange, we have gems in Malarkey with about 20 sides. Good point. But still, who needs a dice with 20 sides for a simple game? It just seems overly complicated to me. Oh. So they're playing a tabletop role-playing game. Nice. Very nice. As I said, I played one just today with my friends. It was great. We're all vampires because we're playing Vampire the Masquerade. All of us are different types of vampires. It's very, very fun. What? No one can be -2. Don't look so surprised. Yeah, Chev. I don't think he was. How could you even tell? His face is constantly covered in a shadow. You can't read his expression in any way, pretty much. What? I didn't say it. Look anything. I was talking to you, buddy lady. That's right, I saw the way you looked at me. No, it was Chev! Shall we go now? I believe you scared this nice lady miner here. This woman miner, Mr. Dark, wouldn't hiding your face, guy. Right. Chev convinces the weaver to do nothing. Yep. Not a bag of sand. You're not gonna continue the mystery? How sad. Nice broken pot. By any chance, does it? No, it's empty too. Shoot. Broken pot. You also had pots in your home, didn't you? Wait, let me look it up. I know what your house looks like, Chev. I know what it looks like. I've been there. Wait, let me see. You have a bunch of artifacts. You have a pile of skulls in your home. You said you could do a bunch of tricks with them too, like what the hell. You also have a broken pot in your home. You have multiple pots in your home. Actually, you have multiple artifacts. A pile of skulls as well, as I mentioned before, and just lots of writing stuff, because of course, like, makes sense, you're constantly writing books. Nice bar of unknown mining ore. There is no way you don't know what it is. Gotta keep the old books nice and clean. We collect so much dust and dirt in this town that being a full-time mate is quite a big job. Oh, damn. Nice collection of assorted bottles. You're not gonna say anything more? Nice flag. Nice helmet. Nice old mining helmet. What? What do you mean, nice mining, Hermit? You hate mining. You hate mining. Nice collection of oil bottles. I know it isn't much, but oh, it's this character. Oh dear. I know it isn't much, but we're slowly acquiring a nice collection. Someday I hope it will rival that of the library in Quaos. Quaos? On the Soneros Info continent? There is no library in Quaos. Well, not anymore. But there was a great library there once, started by the great DM. I see. Interesting. No one is quite sure what happened to it, but all libraries in Arvale have been trying to make their own library with his collected works, and of course, other more recent books as well. It looks like... So it's confirmed. I never quite remembered this encounter with this particular character. She's not anyone important, but like what she speaks about is important because it confirms that in the end, it seems like the great Demon Chev made it home after all. That's nice. That's good. So you're gonna make it home after all. Tragic display of a broken barrel. Oh, this game. Oh, this game. These games. Arvale, 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 my beloved. My beloved, beloved Arvale. Alright, let's see at the upper part. Got a bag of sand. Goat? No. Rope? No. Okay. Chest? Wheelbarrow. Wheelbarrow! Chev calmly collects his thoughts while looking in the wheelbarrow's general direction. Who lives in this house, I wonder? Chev likes dogs and he dislikes cats. He says he hates cats, but I don't think that's quite true. He merely dislikes them a lot, which is not the same as hating. Cats like him. It's full of kata, not interested. Yeah. Hey lady. I like cats, don't you? No, not at all, dear gods, no! What? This also reminds me of that quest in Arbitrary Evolution, where this one older grandpa guy asks you to please do his laundry for him, and all of Duncan's answers to that quest is no, 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 and other versions of declining, but in the end, but no matter what option you choose, you accept the quest. No! Yeah, they're very nice. Yeah, I think so too. Not at all! Now we need to find a dog person, and I'm pretty sure Chev will have a very lovely conversation. Not empty, but the smells cooking makes me not want to discuss any further. Yeah. Oh, cats. I do like them, they're quite enjoyable companions. I can't go back to Kite until I finish my research here, but I can't finish my research until the mines are open again. I wish the captain would hurry up. Oh dear. Ooh, a dwarf. A Kringan and him are gonna speak Dwarven. Look lad, we're on our own. We decided to drop all nonsensical Dwarven customs. You don't need to wear armor all the time. Oh, interesting. It's full of really heavy red orcs. I can't even lift one of them out. Damn. What are these? Down gems. Ore. Like Vicrulian ore to be exact. Pike Vicrulian ore to be exact. Is it worth anything? It's worth everything, actually. Many things are made from it. Really? They just red-colored rocks. I wonder if anyone still will miss one. Give it a shot. Are these stuck? No, they just weigh a lot more than you think. Depending on the quality and density, it can sometimes take 2 men to lift just one rock. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Sakura, you can never win. You will never get shiny rocks, it seems. Look, one step at a time, at least with my beard, but now you're going to shave that thing. Damn. A beardless dwarf. We already encountered one and that was weird. Lost it in a bed. Alright, let's look at the upper parts. Let's talk to you actually. No one is allowed to enter the Pike mines without express permission from the captain. I'm surprised we have not gotten any negative commentary from Chev about how much he dislikes mining. Because I remember very clearly that he does not like mining at all. Chev gives the viewer a piece of his mind. Ooh. Pickaxe is King got a comment. So this is the kind of pick they're using in Pike. Interesting. Oh, it seems it is. What? What are you? A king? Chev stares at the ferry and loses himself in thought. A picture book. How cute. Yes, I think I've got the hang of it now. I'm definitely fit to be a king. What? What are you doing? What are you doing, Your Majesty? Your Majesty? You're in the presence of royalty. You shall refer to one such when addressing a king. Oh, I see. And what are you king of, Your Majesty? I'm the king of Pike. Pike doesn't have a king, Your Majesty. Pike had a king many years ago. That was centuries ago, more than 1,000 years ago. That's before even my, extensive knowledge of the era. Your Majesty, but you admit there was once a king. Perhaps, but there was ancient times when most of the people on Pike were still wearing animal skins. Besides, that bloodline ran out years ago. Your Majesty, so they would have you think, and might inquire as to the material your cow is made from. The animal skins, but that's my preference. The majority of populace is wearing clothing made from man-made materials, such as cotton and silk. What? Not you, the material. Oh, right. If that is what you wish to believe, then be gone. Someday I will be placed on the Pike throne, I will be king. Pike throne? Sounds painful. In more ways than one. Shall we go? Hey, wait! Wait, so my... This is completely an accident. So my design for, like, Hermit Blind, when he left I held him, might not even be all that, far-fetched. I may have accidentally created quite an accurate depiction. I just gave him that outfit because he was a hermit living on his own, but, like, he could have also, like, put similar stuff while he was living in the beginnings of the mining town of Pike. That's interesting. Accidentally nailed the design, maybe. Ever since the trade routes with Melunky and Invil opened up a few years ago, yes, thank Duncan for that, Pike has expanded rapidly. I barely recognize the town anymore. Indeed it has. It's way bigger than it was in the previous games. And what Duncan did in the last game to open the trade routes back again is no ship could go near Melunky because there was an angry Leviathan. I don't think it was the same one that Duncan proceeded to eat Duncan later. Terrorized the waters and didn't let any one of the ships win close. But then Duncan proceeded to just kill it. Well, busy. Now that looks like some mining workers chilling. I must admit mining is a lot harder work than smithing. I would go back to Invil, but I feel like I'm learning so much here. At least now I can catch up on some rest. Are you an elf? Interesting. The break from the mines is actually giving me a chance to finally sharpen my tools. This pick certainly has seen better days. I'm one of the few who's still being sent to survey the new results. It seems more exhausting than usual because there are so few of us doing it. So if my card has the magic rune of Fragpan, it actually beats the cursed stone of Egatic. These rules are crazy. Can we talk to you? Nope. They're just chilling. They're just chilling. The miners' lobby or something. Pot. Empty and depressing. Not too bad. Another bag of sand, but we can't interact with it. How sad. Oh. A garden, maybe? Not surprisingly, empty chests. Wait, are you the dungeon planner? Because I remember one NPC that was talking about planning or designing dungeons for adventurers. Dungeons of Arvale, Monster Mania, Traps and Treasure Monthly. Strange reading materials. And then, if we simply add another treasure chest in the far right corner. No, that won't work. Perhaps if we set up a healing spring instead. I'll leave it to you. No, we're gonna talk. What are you doing? Oh, hello there. I'm a dungeon designer. I design various types of caves, forests, deserts, and sometimes abandoned ruins or towns. That's an actual job. You mean, when we're out battling monsters in these areas, someone actually designed it? Oh, you're all adventurous. Perhaps you've seen some of my work. Have you by chance been to the Stygian Forest near Blue Harbor? I don't think so. I have. It's quite a nice area, especially since Malzabet the dragon moved in there. Yes! That's right! Malzabet loves his forest! He had an entire forest named after him, literally called Malzabet Forest in Arvale Tales. It was right next to, Mayastil. Like, literally right next to Mayastil. It's also like where the final dungeon was for Variu the Druid. I wonder what happened to that forest. I suppose it's gone now. And Malzabet just moved into Chartreuse instead. I'm so happy to hear that. I was commissioned to design a new dungeon in that forest to make getting to Malzabet more difficult. Too many tourists, you see. Yeah. So you attack tourists? That's terrible. Well, I don't. The monster's mine. But those monsters are relatively harmless, just scary. In any case, I'm just a designer doing my job. Makes sense. We'll leave it to your work then. But Chev! I feel a bit safer knowing that some dungeons around Arvale are well designed by human and not just randomly created abodes by monsters. It actually makes a lot more sense this way. You know, that's a good point actually. Sorry to disturb your work, miss. I imagine the dragons are getting a lot of tourists. Chev stares at the bucket in deep concentration. What are you doing? I'm contemplating kicking this bucket. There's that ledge right there. Don't do that! You're not that old, are you? Besides, you still have so much to live for. What? But no! Not like that! As a physics experiment, if I kick this bucket full of water over the edge, how long do you think it would take to reach the ground below? Oh. Who cares? I do. It's not your bucket to kick. Let's move on. Alright, let's check out this side of the town. Wheelbarrow. Maybe another barrel? Chev gets impatient with the wheelbarrow and suddenly storms off. I have really weird feeling that the mine closing is something to do with their recent activities in the Jurassics. Huh, how peculiar. Is this where the mining captain lives? I'm gonna look around here first. Not empty, but full of some really icky dirt, and honestly I don't feel like shifting for all of that. But it was never hardened like you describe. What we worked with always ended up in a gooey gel or liquid, which made it very easy to make potions, of course. Oh, and these must be former Sourcewolf employees. It's difficult to tell since we mostly work with mechanical contraptions. It was pure magic, but what you described does ring a few bells. Are they talking about Dark River and just forgot? Hi, may I help you? I want in the mines. I'm in the wrong place. I could see that. If you could please leave, there's a private conversation. I want in the mines. Do you? Do you, chev? You hate the mines. You don't want to go in there. You explicitly stated in the last time you went where I saw you in Pike that you did not want to go to the mines. I'm sorry, but the mines are closed. No one is allowed inside without my permission, which I will not grant you. We need to cross Durkire. My party wishes to travel to Yggdrasil. However, we can't seem to cross Durkire Marsh. Since you know all the trade routes, I was curious if you may know of a way to help us. Durkire Marsh, huh? Well, maybe I can help you. Wait, is that a dwarf with you? Yeah, I'm a dwarf from the Monkey Mines. What's it to you? No, I didn't mean it like that. This is perfect, actually. I assume you know how to mine. In my sleep. In fact, one time I had been mining a land for 3 days straight. I actually did. Excellent. I have a request then. Yes? There's a cave to the south of this town. We call it the Hermit's Cave. If you and your miner... My name's Cricken. Sorry, Cricken. If you party with Cricken could visit the Hermit's Cave and check something out there for me, I would be willing to lend you my Durkire map. Why not just send one of your own miners to do it? With the mines closed, you seem to have plenty to spare. Well, I would, if the caves weren't filled with dangerous monsters. Besides, an expert from a monkey like Cricken may be able to tell us exactly what the line is. What sort of line? It's not mithril, is it? No, it's definitely not mithril. It's something very, very different. We believe it to be some... Just tell him. We're not even sure what it is yet. And you haven't even shown us what you really have in your minds. I thought you called us here for a very, very, very important reason. I've skipped the dialogue text too quickly, and now I can't... God damn it. Now, gentlemen, take it easy, all in good time. I want to make certain everything is safe before anyone continues. And just who are these two gentlemen? They are ambassadors, so to speak. High-ranking Sorsenf employees. Sorsenf? Ex-Sorsenf. My colleague here seems to have a fuzzy memory. The same Sorsenf that single-handedly ruled the world by keeping their dragons hostage and stealing their magic for profit, Sorsenf. But we don't do that anymore. In fact, the remaining veterans that are alive since Gryphon fell are helping rebuild Yggdrasil, and entrusted to re-educating the townspeople of what Sorsenf really did. It's actually a lot of work. Nothing like the old days. I miss doing nothing. Honorable, I'm sure. But you must understand that many of us will have a hard time trusting you. That's partially why we're here today. Why are you here? Captain, would you care to enlighten us? I hope it wouldn't come to that. I'm trying to keep a really tight lid on this, but I really want to know more. But I really want to know about this line. What line? A few weeks back, one of my miners came across some strange material while digging. It seems interesting, but I asked him to continue digging around it. But as he dug deeper, it turned out to be a very, very large line. That's good, right? Normally, yes. If it were something I had seen or heard about before, but this is not that. The line seems to be magical in nature. I'm not really sure. So in order to protect my miners, I shut the mines down for safety reasons until we can find out what it is. The reason I have called these ex-Sorsenf officers is so they can take a look at it, since they have quite a lot of knowledge about magic. Well, in a way. Bottled magic. We understand your sentiment, miss. However, you must remember that Sorsenf employees also worked in the areas where magic was extracted, handled, and bottled. He has a point. Sorsenf's intentions, knowingly or not, may have been bad. Yet, they had centuries of refining their methods of extracting. Exactly, our only intention in coming here was to help the captain with information. That's the least we could do. Okay, but now, since your party has arrived, I want to see if my estimations are correct. According to my calculations, this new line, who knows what, could go all the way south, to the Hermit's Cave. Which is why I'm asking for your help. We can do that. Do you have a map of something that shows where the Hermit's Cave is? Sure, here you are. Cricken should be able to read it easily. You receive a mining map. Thank you. You'll be back as soon as we check the Hermit's Cave. If the line reaches there, and we'll be able to help see it too, we shall come with you. Can you fight against monsters? No. Then you'd best wait here until we come back. Okay, point taken. We're right. The Hermit's Cave is south from Pike, and just east from the exit of Stygian Forest. Please let me know what you find. You should double check the party. Gotta make sure that Cricken stays with us. Oh, damn. Yeah, all in good order. Alright, so we know where to head next now. Hermit's Cave.